Okay. So here we go with another profile review day where we're going to review the Upwork profiles that you sent to us. Okay. If you don't know how to submit your profile for review, there's a link in the description of the video. It's 100% free. All you need to do is fill in the form with a link to your Upwork profile, and I'm gonna pick some of them to do reviews. Now, if you want to make sure that I review your profile, because I obviously can't review everyone, I get dozens of this. I'm launching today a donation feature. The link is also in the description, where basically, if you send the profile to me and I don't review it in a week, then you can force me to review your profile by making a $10 donation. Okay, the link is in the description. But again, if you just want the free to test your luck, feel free to just submit your profile and maybe I will review it for you. Now, today we're going to review Siddhant's profile. He is a WordPress designer and developer, but even if you're not in that niche, I still recommend you watch it because all the points that I'm gonna mention here, the good and the bad, definitely apply to your profile as well, regardless of what you do. If you're a developer, if you're a designer, if you're a copywriter, doesn't matter. The points that I'm gonna mention here will help you. So stay to the end because I want to share some important tips to make sure you have a good profile that dramatically increases your chances of getting hired. So without further ado, let me make my camera smaller here. I love this software, man. And now we go to his profile, okay? So stop looking at my camera. I know I'm handsome, but look at Siddhant's profile now, okay? So Siddhant is from India, and he is a WordPress designer and developer, okay? And also works with WooCommerce. That's like an e-commerce feature for WordPress, if you don't know. Siddhant's profile is good, okay? It's not bad. I would rate this a 7.5 out of 10. And I'm gonna tell you why it's not a 10, but also what he's doing right, okay? And the first thing that I wanna notice here is his photo, okay? Bruno, is the photo important? Yes, the photo is important. Now, you need to understand these clients on Upwork, they don't know you, okay? All they can judge you on is your profile. So they don't know what you look like. And if you have a photo that doesn't look professional, or maybe can't really see your face, too dark or too bright, or it's a photo that looks very old or dodgy for some reason, they're less likely to hire you, okay? I'm not saying that a good photo will get you hired, it won't, but a bad photo can definitely damage your chances, okay? So make sure you have a good photo. Siddhant's photo is good. Why? One, you can clearly see his face. I don't know if it's large enough for you to see, but I can clearly see his face. Um, he looks kind of professional. I think he's wearing like a button-down shirt, so it looks professional. I like the yellow background here because you can see his face. It's like highlighting his face. So I like this, okay? I like this photo. In my course, by the way, let me plug in my course. In my course called How to Build a 5-Star Profile on Upwork, I have a chapter, step one actually, picking a great profile picture. So it's just 9 minutes for this lesson, but it will teach you how to choose a good profile picture. There's also a tool that you can use to help you find what is the absolute best photo that you can use. Okay, so I strongly recommend you check out this chapter in the course. But getting back here to Siddhant's profile, his photo is good. Okay, this is well done, Siddhant. Well done. He's from India, which is not something you can change, right? I mean, that's where you live. But I would be lying if I didn't tell you that people from some countries have a harder time on Upwork. Okay, India is one of them. India, some Asian countries, Southeast Asia, and South America and Africa. Okay, so basically every country that is not like North America, Europe, or Australia, it's harder for you to get hired on Upwork. That's just a reality, okay? Because clients don't really know if you're if your English is good. That's one of their concerns. So it's important if you're from India or South America like myself, it's important for you to have kind of a long profile description because then they can see that you know how to write in English. Okay. It's even better if you can have a video. So I can see you don't have a profile video here. If you can add a video, if you're comfortable on camera, obviously, and you can speak good English, it helps a lot just to have a video here on the profile because then clients can see that you're someone who can speak English. Because what is their biggest concern? That they hire you, but A, it's hard to get their point across, so you don't understand what they want or they don't understand what you're saying. And then two, if it involves writing, like in this case, you're a WordPress designer, I don't know if it involves writing, but if you're a copywriter or content writer or something like that, they need to trust that your English is good, that your written English is good. So since you're from India, I would suggest you add a video here of you just talking, just introducing yourself to the client in English so they can see that you're good. Okay. It says here that you're fluent in English, but I mean, clients know that people lie about this. So if you can add a video, that's even better. Okay. Just one tip here that can help a lot. Okay. It's a small tip, but it can help you a lot. So Siddhant already made $20 on the platform. Well done, Siddhant. Well done. Well done. Okay. I can see you're doing the homework because you're getting the first clients. This is very good. Okay. So well done. This helps a lot also. The more clients you get, the easier it is to get clients. Super awesome WordPress designer, WordPress developer, and WooCommerce Pro. That's the job title. I love it. Absolutely love it. Super awesome. I like this because it shows you're confident in your skills, but it also shows a sense of humor. And it's better to work with freelancers who have a sense of humor because you know they're easy to work with, right? So personally, I like this. When I'm hiring freelancers, I like to see that they have a sense of humor. So I think this can help you a lot, okay? And also shows you trust your abilities. WordPress designer, WordPress developer, WooCommerce Pro. This is great. Guys, this is a great example of what to do in the job title. Because one, it's very straightforward, it's very clear what you do. WordPress designer, WordPress developer, and WooCommerce Pro. This is perfect, okay? And then the super awesome adds a little bit of personality and humor that, in my opinion, is great, okay? So amazing job description. Job title, 10 out of 10 for the job title. Okay. The job description is also good. I like that you start with the emoji. It helps to grab attention. Are you a business owner who needs a great website, online store, custom web solution? Yeah, obviously, otherwise they wouldn't be reading your profile. But anyway, don't end up with a poopy looking WordPress website. I love this. Okay. Again, sense of humor shows you're someone who, you're obviously a good professional, but you're also someone who can have fun. So this is great. Okay. I like this. I really like this first paragraph here, first sentence. Maybe something for you to consider. Maybe I would just get rid of the first line and just start with like, don't end up with a poopy looking WordPress website. Because every person that reads your profile is looking for great website or online store, whatever. So they're just gonna skip the first line. Okay, are you a business owner? Yes, I am. And then skip to the second line. So maybe you can start with this. Don't end up with a poopy looking WordPress website. That captures your attention. Okay, poopy looking. I don't want my WordPress website to look like poop. So this is good. Okay. But just like a little tip, maybe just get rid of the first line and go straight to the second. Then what are you looking for? Landing page, WordPress. Yeah, I like this list. It would be even better if you add some icons, maybe some emojis or like just an arrow or like a finger, like the finger pointing forward emoji in front of each one of these items. Or maybe just like a bullet point, but something that makes this list stand out more. I would probably try that. Okay, but I like that you're listing everything that you do. This is great. I love to work on WordPress projects. Yeah, ranging from web design, development. This is great. I'm specialized. Yes, enhancing speed and security. This is great. I love working on projects. Yep, yep, yep. This is good. Okay, this is great. Just chat me up. I like the call to action. This is important. Okay, guys. When I'm doing these reviews, I'm not just reviewing this profile. I'm giving tips that you can use in your profile as well. So pay attention. Okay. A call to action is great. So you can end the description by inviting the client to message you about their project. Okay, because they're reading multiple profiles. So it helps them if you just say, hey, send me a message explaining your needs or something like that. Chat me up, send me a message on Upwork, and we can get started right away. One thing that I do on my profile, it says, there's an article in my blog where I show my profile. I'm gonna link to it in the description. Um, but basically on my profile, I'd say um, I always reply to Upwork messages. So send me a message and let's get the ball rolling. Something like that. So I always reply to messages. Because when you do that, the client knows you're responsive. Okay, so that's something you can do. But otherwise, I mean, great description. This is a great profile. Now, one thing that concerns me here is the hourly rate. So Siddhant, your hourly rate is $8 an hour. I understand that the competition is tough for Indian freelancers and for WordPress designers and developers. However, what I would suggest you do is increase your rate on your profile. Now, here's a secret tip, okay? Maybe you know this, maybe you don't. There are two rates. There's the rate in your profile, that's what we're seeing here, and then there's the rate on your proposal. So when you send a proposal, you can use a different rate than your profile, and clients can see both. Okay. So what is a very strategic approach to this? You increase the rate in your profile. So maybe instead of 8, you put like 20. Okay, 15 to 20, maybe if you're a beginner. Beginners should charge between $10 and $20 an hour. Okay. If you're intermediate, if you have like a couple of years of experience, it should be higher than 20. Okay, maybe 25, 30. You need to check what other people in your experience level are charging. But intermediates, higher than 25, 20, 25, and higher. Okay. But if you're a beginner, 10 to 15 to 20 is good. Now, what you can do, you can use $20 an hour on your profile, or maybe 25 even. And then when you send the proposal, you can use a lower rate. And then the client can see both. So they will see that you usually charge, let's say, $25 an hour. But for this proposal, you're charging 8 or 20 or 12 or 15, whatever. So it feels like a discount to the client. Okay. And this is great because clients love discounts. Everyone loves discounts. That's a small trick that you can use, but it helps a lot. So increase the profile rate, but then on your proposals, you can lower the rate a little bit. Okay. So 8 is too low either way. So I would probably go with 20 or 25 on the profile, maybe even higher. And then on the proposals, you can send maybe 15. Okay. That's what I would recommend for you. What else we have here? So you already have 2 clients, which is great. Well done, man. I can see you're doing the homework. I don't know if these clients are actual clients or friends that invited you for jobs on the platform just for you to get a review. But anyway, this is a great tip for freelancers. Okay, if you don't have reviews on the platform, or maybe you just have 1 or 2 like Siddhant, an easy way for you to get more 5-star reviews, and this is not illegal, okay? This is not against Upwork terms of service, is you ask a friend or family member who runs a business, okay, to hire you on Upwork for a small job they need help with. So you're bringing a new client to Upwork, which they love, and they hire you for a job. You obviously deliver high quality job because it's a friend, it's a family member, you want to help them out. They pay you through the platform, so Upwork keeps the fee, so everyone wins. Okay, Upwork wins. The client, your friend, wins because they get your job delivered to them, and then you win because 1, you get a new client, and 2, you get the 5-star review because they're a friend. They're gonna write you a good review. Okay, so it's a win-win-win. Not against Upwork's terms of service if you really do work for them. Okay, so this is what I would recommend for you, Siddhant. Ask a few friends or family members who run businesses to hire you for small projects on Upwork, pay you on the platform, and then leave you an amazing 5-star review, because that helps a lot. You have a 5-star review here, which is great, but there's no feedback, right? The client didn't write anything in any of the job, on the completed jobs, which is kind of sad, man, because it really helps, okay, to have a paragraph or two of the client saying how good you are. Really helps. So what can you do here? You can go back to these clients and tell them, hey, um, I just want, I'm doing an update on my Upwork profile, and I really wanted to have your feedback on my profile just because I really enjoyed working with you. And it would mean a lot to me because it helps me get more clients, amazing clients like you. So, what you can do is send them a sample feedback of something that you would like them to write for you. And you can just give them this introduction. Hey, I'm doing an update on my profile. I would love to have your review there. Is it okay if I post something like this? And then you send them the message that you want them to leave as a feedback for you. Is it okay if I post this on my profile and mention your name or your company? By the way, feel free to make any changes you want, but it would mean a lot to me to have your review, okay? If you do that, then you can go here on the description and add in quotes their testimonial. So working with Siddhant was great. He really knows his way around WordPress. Looking forward to hire him again. And then the name of the client and the company. Okay. This is not like technically a review, but clients still read it and it still counts towards your reputation. So one thing that I would recommend you do is get these clients to write you a review. And then you can, I mean, ideally you would have them write the reviews here on the feedback session. But since they didn't leave anything here, you can there's a way for you to allow enable clients to change the feedback. So if you want to go that route, just Google how to change feedback Upwork. There's a button for you to do it. But otherwise, just get their feedback via text, like on the messages, and add it here to your overview. Okay. This is a small trick that you can use. Again, just small tricks that help a lot. Okay. So this is something you can do. Not just you, but everyone can do it. Strongly recommend it. Portfolio is great. So you have a few websites here. I'm guessing there's a link. Yes, there's a link to the site. This is great. Okay, this is all you want to see when you're hiring a developer or a designer. So this is good. The projects, the catalog. I mean, I like the way you're using these images and how descriptive this is. Very specific. I like it, but I think it's too cheap. Okay, $5, too cheap. So maybe increase the prices in your project catalog. Okay. Certification. Okay, this is great. It's awesome. Helps a lot. Employment history. So you've been doing this for 2 years, which is great. You should probably write a description here. So what have you been doing as a WordPress developer, SEO expert, whatever designer? What have you been doing? What kinds of projects have you been working on? You can write a paragraph here. And also how this shaped you into a good, capable professional. So something you can write here like, I've been freelancing for 2 years as a WordPress developer, and I've worked in hundreds of projects, which helped me really understand what clients need and how to work and communicate well with clients on the platform. Or maybe like, I have a lot of experience outside of Upwork, and I'm looking forward to bringing this experience to Upwork. So you can write a paragraph here about how this experience counts. Okay, basically how this counts, even if your profile is new. Same thing here on other experiences. Just write a little bit more about this. Okay. What else? What else? Now, one thing that, two things that I want to comment on. Okay. One, this, for those of you who don't know, these things here are specialized profiles. You can see there's the main profile, and then there's front-end development, CMS development. This is the a specialized profile that you can have on Upwork. This is good to use. The problem is these profiles are too simple. Okay, I like the main profile, but then this one is like too simple. What are you looking for, and then what you do. So what I recommend you do, because you need to remember, if you send a proposal to a client using this specialized profile, there's no guarantee that they're gonna read the main profile. So go to your main profile, copy the introduction and then the call to action and this final paragraphs here, add them to all of your other profiles, and then just change like the kind of work that you do. Like on this, you can focus on front end design, and then on this, you can focus on these specific skills. Okay, I love this. I love the service description. Like everything you do, maybe this should also be on the main profile. So can you see how the profiles here, the way you're distributing the content is not great? Okay, the main profile should have everything. So it should have these bullet points here. Okay, should have everything, and then the other profiles should also be complete. So make sure if you're using specialized profiles, you don't have to, but if you're using it, make sure all of them are complete. Okay, because otherwise, when you send a proposal to a client using one of these profiles, that's all they see. They're not gonna see every profile. So maybe make sure all of them are complete. Now, the other thing, I that's something that I do when I'm reviewing profiles. I copy the job title and I paste here. And here's what I found. I found a guy with the exact same job title. Okay. So basically, you're copying from this guy, which is okay. Okay. It's okay. But you can't copy it exactly like his profile. You can adapt. It's okay to learn from what other professionals are doing. Okay. But it's not okay to copy, because when you copy, Upwork they have grounds to ban your profile forever. Okay. And then you're gone. There's nothing you can do to recover your profile. So you don't want that to happen, because Upwork can be a very solid way for you to make money. So you don't want to get banned. So what I recommend you do, and that's for everyone watching, when you're creating your profile, yes, you should definitely get inspired by what other successful freelancers are doing. Okay. But if you're gonna use their profile exactly as it is, you can get in trouble. So what I recommend you do is adapt. Okay, change a few words, change a few phrases, give your own spin. Okay, make it authentic. It's okay to adapt, but don't copy. Okay, because if you copy, and Upwork can easily see that's the exact same job description or job title, you can get in trouble. Okay, so avoid doing that. But other than that, I think it's a great profile. I think there are many good things here. The main things that I would change is the rate. I would make sure all profiles are complete, and I would get feedback from clients, add them to your overview. Okay, add feedback in quotes here, because that's gonna help you get more clients. Okay, those are the main points that I have for you. Now, I also want to talk about my course. Are you gonna plug in the course? Yes, I'm gonna plug in the course, because this course can really help you build a better profile. To everyone watching this, okay? 4,000 people, we're getting close to 4,000 students. It's rated 4.8 out of 5. People love this course. You can read the reviews. People love this course, okay? And this is a short course, just 1 hour. It's a bit over 1 hour. But it's going to teach you exactly what you need to do to have a great profile. So take the course, god damn it. It's going to help you, okay? And the other thing is, if you want me to review your profile, let me just make my camera big again. Yes. So if you want me to review your profile, the link is in the description. But as I said, I get too many of these applications. I can't possibly review every single one of them. So if you want to make sure that I review your profile, because I really want someone like me to tell you what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right, then first thing I recommend is take the course, okay? Because the course is going to give you many answers. But after that, if you still have questions about your profile, there is a new donation link on the description. You're gonna click there, it's gonna take you to PayPal, and you can make a $10 donation, and that will force me to review your profile. But don't forget to add a link to your profile in that donation. Otherwise, I mean, thanks for the money, but I won't be able to guess what's your profile link. So when you're making the donation, put the link to your profile. That's what I had to share with you today, and I see you in the next video.